Tuesday, but last full day, half day tomorrow. I talked about the potential of a third drive. We got one. If you went to the room, our Discord room, I believe the link is right there on our YouTube channel. I shorted Euro at 117.97, took some partials already, thinking this is really an important level for the dollar to dig its heels in. It's hard to trust action this time of year with so few of the big players around, but I have to go with the chart. What else do I have to go by this time of year? We'll find out what happens the next week and a half if it's real a few days after New Year's when the big money comes in. But anyway, that's how I took advantage of it. Of course, with this happening, all the BE stops were triggered on prior positions from getting long the dollar in here last week. So, and that's why the important part, let's go over the three P's again. You probe and protect, you take partials, and then tighten up stops to BE to protect the remainder. And then the other P is persistence. So this wasn't the low, still made money, even though it wasn't the low, it was a low. And trying it again down here, being persistent, doesn't surprise me. I knew it was one of the options. So now, if we get through 97.80, it's really going to look good. That's going to be an add-on to a long dollar position. So far so good today, but who knows what's going to happen half day, and then I think we have maybe a full day on Friday. We'll see. Anyway, for now, I'll take it. The market's going my way. Euro's starting to sell off a little bit. Um, Looks like it may have been a stop hunt. What was the high here? 1804, 1802. They didn't even elect the stops. So we'll see what kind of downside follow through we get. USD MEX is starting to look a little better. I'd like to see another new low, but it's looking a little better. Canada's still down 29, but diverging after taking out this support level. So really, that's it in the dollar. I think that silver is topped. I put out a silver short at 70 and told people I was going to be looking to do this. It's still acting better than the gold, but now we're starting getting another divergence signal here in the gold silver ratio. See if they could turn it. Believe the market's up it's kind of negligently, but it's still up, still up. We start taking out the low of the day in NASDAQ, it's going to look pretty heavy. We're not that far away from new all-time highs in the S&Ps, and I'm still thinking that this is well, first of all, before I get there, a failing rally in the semiconductors. I could end up being all wet on it, but it's about 61.8 back here. Bitcoin, still think that we have to take out the low the move on the daily. I know some people are trying to call this a bottom. I don't think so. I still think that we have to make a new low here and not confirm before I could go ahead and do that. And just a quick update on oil, then I'll wrap it. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking with Steve Mark Antonio, Pivot King, and I think that's one of his favorites for next year is the energy complex. So a little bit of a stall, but pretty good lead from getting long once this candle got back inside of the throwover. And that's going to be a wrap for me, everybody. I'll be back with Steve. We're going to give a look ahead tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. EST, on what we think are going to be our big trades for 2026. So see you then. Don't just count your pips, count your blessings. Adios.